let's talk about how to start working on self-development. So you heard about this whole self-development thing. You're starting to research it. You're starting to stumble upon these channels where someone's talking about it, and you see their transformation. You see there's something about them. They carry themselves different. They talk a little different. They look a little different. Not the common of what you see people around you, where you live, where you work, where you go to school, your community, your neighbors. Are like, these people just, they hit different. They look a little different, and it's attractive to you. You like it. You want to see what it's about. But where do I start? Is it the books? Is it the seminars? Is it the courses? Is it the coaching? Is it the, what is it? I did it for many years, running in circles, and like, this, why doesn't this work? I'd go from one person to another, and then I was like, that person's probably holding back some information. Who did he learn all this from? Let me go to his teacher. And that's how I would meet other mentors and other teachers, and that's why I know a lot of the ones that are not even on this planet anymore, but they left a lot of good information, because I would research who I was learning from, who they learned from. And it felt like I was going in circles, because I was missing a few of the puzzle pieces, which made me feel, as I was going in circles and started doubting myself after many years, is like, this has to work, because other people apply it. It works for them, but for some reason or another, it doesn't work for me. So if I could save you time and just give you the, like, okay, just make sure you don't do this, you don't do this, you don't do this, you don't do this, and then do all the things that you're already doing, or do the how to start part. I want to help anybody who was like me just avoid what held me back, the going in circles part, the feeling stuck, the not making progress. So the best place to start is to have an intention, and not like, oh, I'm gonna do this for my family, I'm gonna do this for my kids, it's a real basic intent. I'm gonna tell you what intention you should have. It's real fundamental, it's really basic, and it sets the foundation. Anything that you build, you want to build on a good frame, on a good step one. Your foundation, your reason, your why. It's basic smarts. It's basic obvious. I want to be the best version of me. You were sent to be the best version of you. You were sent, and not getting very spiritual or anything like that, but just as a basic, like, we were meant to be the best we can be. We weren't meant to half it in this life. We were meant to be our complete us. So if that's your foundation, I just want to be the best me. What's the best you? Whatever you visualize as being the best you. Take a moment to visualize and I know you've thought about it, which is why you're watching this video, which is why you're stumbling across these videos, which is why you're searching these videos. You've thought about it. I know you have. So you have a visual. I'd like to have this. You would think, well, is it, maybe it's not material things. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking about all those material things. Yes, you should. It's cool. All those things you wish to have, you're supposed to have them, which is why you think about it, which is why you want them. You didn't come up with them. This is all pre-programming. This is all factory settings that you came with. You're supposed to have all those things that you want. Now, if you think about it a little bit more, it's like, okay, those are all like the tangible, the things you can touch, the things you can have, the clothes, the watches, the cars, the houses, the vacations, the things you want to get for your loved ones. Those are perfect. Those are great. Now think about it a little bit more, a little deeper than that. Like, how do you see yourself? What do you look like? Are you fit? Are you healthy? Do you inspire others? How do you carry yourself? How do you stand? How do you talk? How do you smell? How do you dress? What do your drawers look like? What does your trunk of your car look like? What kind of car? Yeah, there's a car thing again. What kind of car do you drive? What does your glove box look like? Do you wash your car often? Is it always clean? Do you even wash your car? Do you have others wash them for you? All those things is a version of you that you would admire. Your purpose, your reason, your why on why you want to start getting better. So the reason why you're going to do everything else is to be the best you. Why are you going to read those books? To be the best me. Why are you going to start writing your goals? To be the best me. A bonus to that, the addition to that, the second part to that is, and to help others do the same. So anybody from there on forward that would ask you, hey, how'd you do that? You tell them. You help them do that. So to become the best version of you, that version that you admire in your head, and to help others do the same when they ask you. So there's your foundation. There's your start. There's your why. Now that you have your why, it's like, okay, what's the first step? What's the best book? What's the best seminar? Once you have the intention, which is to become the best you, I suggest that the second thing you do, because now you have the mind, now you have the framework, your mindset, the foundation. I'm not doing it for the stuff. I'm doing it to become the best me so I could eventually help others do the same. That's a great intention. Good, perfect, great. That's why you're there on planet Earth for. To become the full version of you. The complete version of you. Mind, body, soul, everything fully developed at its best, at its peak performance. Great. Cool. Now the next thing I would suggest that you do is to keep your frequency high. Frequency? What am I? Radio? No, frequency. Frequency is the same thing as your vibration, your frequency. You've heard it. My vibe. It's all about the vibe. You heard it. It's overused, but it's your frequency, your vibration, your rate of vibration, your vibe, your mood. To keep it in a really basic language, you want to keep your mood high at all times. If you keep your mood, frequency, vibration, vibe, high, this is how it goes. Your thoughts will be high, how you think. Your feelings will be high level, how you feel internally. And your actions will be high. What you do throughout the day, how you respond, how you react when you have a choice to make. Should I do that? Should I not do that? How you listen to your conscience, how you make the right choice. I shouldn't do that. I said I wasn't going to do that anymore. I'm not going to do it. Choice. I really don't feel like doing that, so I know I got to do it because I don't feel like it. Choice. Those are choices. Those are choices made through your actions. So you want to be able to have high actions. In order to have high actions, you got to have high feelings. In order to have high feelings, you got to have high thoughts. And that's dictated and controlled by keeping your frequency high. It's important. Now you have the foundation. Now you have the second step, which is that's to get you started right there. What's my purpose? The reason why. Which is to become the best version of you, the full version of you, so I could eventually help others do the same. That's your purpose. That's your reason. And the second is to keep your vibe high. How do you do that? The easiest way that worked for me, that I continue to do, because your vibe will always kind of want to creep down just because we've been doing it. We've been living for a while now, and it's like we're accustomed to let it get caught up in our feelings. It's through exercise, movement, whatever it is at your level, how you do things, how you roll. Whether it's 5 push-ups, whether it's going for a brisk walk, whether it's jump rope, whether it's full going to the gym. But now you have an intention. I'm not going to the gym so I could get jacked, so I could get all these muscles. I'm not doing all these push-ups just to get sweaty and just show everybody that I do push-ups every day. No, remember, we have an intention. What's the intention? The intention is to become the best version of us. The best version of you. By how? By always having my frequency high, my vibe, my mood, my frequency, my vibe. So how are you doing that? With the exercise. So now you have a good intention to become the best you, and now you're setting yourself up to carry yourself well after having that good intention, by having a high frequency, a high vibe, a high vibration, a high personal rate of vibration, a high mood. And that's controlled with your exercise. Whenever you start feeling crummy, whenever you start feeling low, whiny, complaining, victim mindset, and we won't get into all the other stuff in this video. I just want to answer that question on how do I start working on myself, on self-development. Have the right intention to become the best you. And keep your vibe, your frequency, your energy, your personal rate of vibration, your mood high. By how? By exercise. How many times a day you need to exercise to keep that vibe high? What for? Remember, why do I want to have my vibe high all the time? Why do I want to be in a good mood all the time? Because you'll have good thoughts, good feelings, good actions. And that gets you started. That'll build that momentum. That'll create more curiosity, and you'll be on your way. That's how you start working on self-development for yourself.